Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. I'm gonna quick save here because I know it's a trap. But not the kind of trap I anticipated. I thought it would open beneath us and we would fall down.
We can't hold him off! Fall back!
Do we know who... Oh, it's a different button music. Do we know who exactly attacked them?
Tell me. Die! Stand together! My mind feels sharp as...
I can help them.
That one hit through.
Oh, actually. Shattered skeletons lie prostrate before the shrine. Swords and horns have been laid at the feet of this
Not sure how I
statue.
feel about this.
You don't have to feel anything, anyhow, about anything. Just do your job. Every bone in the skeleton has been snapped in two or more places.
They're coming! To the mines!
Oh, shit.
Losing ground! They're coming over the barricade!
Surely not about us. Ooh, exceptional morning, so. Show me. Oh, right.
Wow. Anyone who breaks through a wall that thick deserves to be able to murder everyone on the other side.
Alice, I never
Out of my way!
thought you'd be this edgy, given the circumstances.
Mow and eat.
Got it.
Is it all? Apparently so. I wonder where they wanted to hide? Maybe this is not entirely what they meant. Many of these bones have been grounded into grit.
Hold them off! Move!
Up in gears. They're coming!
Who's coming?
For the battery!
Oh, we're here.
Othek were the...
shed no blood.
Oh, I need to do one thing. I think I haven't
Just like old times.
given myself a new song, new chant.
I'm here.
Yep. Wait, yeah, it's model. No, how can I change it? Oh, never mind. Let's see, the last one I have is this. Because if I don't assign it, I
I'd
won't
be glad to.
sing it. Simple as that.
Not a sound.
The iron and copper deposits are splattered with blood. Okay, that leads nowhere. Very useful stairs. Sigil of the helm. Rocks choked the tunnel mouth as if it caved in, or was purposefully collapsed some time ago.
We're outnumbered!
Listen. You hear that?
Something was hastily scrawled across this page. It reads, "Fleur, we're trapped here, but I take heart in knowing you're safe below. When this ends, take whatever you can carry and leave for Fort Bontiger at once. Take our nephew if you can. It's not safe here. Keep this with you. Your love, Erasmus." The other side looks like a poem that's obscure with dirt. Okay, let's go up here first because it will end. I mean, the map ends here. An empty minecart sits at the mouth of this tunnel, waiting to be loaded up with ore. Despite the condition of some of the surrounding tunnels, this cart and the trucks beyond appear to be intact. There is a lever at the base of the trucks. Looks inside. The cart is empty, if dusty and patchy with rust, and large enough that a group of kith might fit inside uncomfortably. Okay, we won't use that yet. Zawa?
A hopeless battle was waged in Durgan's battery. They seemed to know that their deaths had come, yet many fought on.
Even now, they continue to fight on.
Their bravery was not enough in the end. They might have made great Alpazka warriors, if only they had been born to Khan.
I'm here.
Are we safe here?
Quiet.
They definitely weren't safe here. And about you had one Constitution. 3 others.
Hurry! We can hide here!
They're going to come for us here, and
Ooh. These dwarfs' remains lie on the floor. covered in dirt and swathed in cobwebs. Essence drifts nearby, hanging in the stale air like dust motes. Search the body. A key glints in the dirt next to the corpse's femur. As you examine it, the nearby spirits grow restless, growling, and fidgeting. Reach out to the essence. It takes a little additional effort, but you manage to gather the floating essence too. You work your way into it and suddenly find yourself immersed in the soul's memory. The shock hits you with an almost physical force. Your heart hammers within your chest. Other peregrines rush past you, retreating or attacking. It's getting hard to tell. You're running along a dark tunnel, pushing your overtaxed body as fast as it will go. Your heart pounds harder with each step. Concussive thumps echo above you. Each one seems to resound in your heaving chest. You pass the maze and reach the main hall. It's packed full of shouting, shoving, panicking dwarves. Even if you could reach the door at the other end without getting trampled or beaten to death first, something in the fever of the crowd tells you it's already locked. The tunnel behind you rings with screams. You had another dial for the door to the forge below, but it's locked in the workshop, on the other side of the barricade. The sound of battle grows closer. You race to the mines, ignoring the building pressure in your chest. You scurry deeper into the mines, losing track of your path. The tunnels seem to close around you. You stumble and fall. You try to pull yourself up, but your arm is dull with pain. Even though you've stopped, you can't quite catch your breath. For the first time, you notice a squeezing agony in your chest. Darkness gathers around you. Okay. Let's take the key. You push the bones aside and move the key. As you do, you hear screams of horror and fury. The dead of Durgan's battery converge on you, their unnatural teeth and claws bared. Oh, you mean all of them? I hope you didn't mean all of them.
Sure thing.
No, I don't think.
Stop them!
He meant all of them. Why are they so angry for me taking the key?
Tell me.
Okay, so maybe instead of going to that workshop, let's take the minecart. Climb in. You and your allies clamber into the minecart in a graceless jumble of jabbering elbows and weapons. Pull the lever. With a shriek of grinding metal, the lever slides into place. The cart gives a mighty shudder, then starts rolling slowly along the track. The minecart moves downhill and quickly gathers speed. On the next rise, it becomes clear that there is some form of enchantment upon the tracks. The cart loses none of its momentum. After a sharp turn, you find yourself rapidly approaching a fork in the tracks. One track leads left and another upward and to the right. Look around quickly. You notice another lever set along the side of the tracks. The minecart hurtles along toward it. Grab it. who'll grab it? Hievas. In a show of agility, Hiravias manages to hang over the side of the cart and grab the lever as it comes along. The lever slams into place, and the impact nearly knocks Hiravias out of the cart. There's a grinding noise, and then the trucks shift ahead of you, just in time. The cart rattles onto the right track. After a dizzying series of turns and twists, the minecart slows, then stops at the entrance to a new cavern. Oh, that's all? Okay. Open. We are back here. Wait. Give me a moment, because I don't want to do that again. Thank you. Climb in. Over. Okay, we can only get in here. We cannot change it anymore. What a shame! There is something wrong with those voices. Here. As you can see, they won't always say the full sentence. And if I understand correctly, we have the key to this door. Yep. Why is it full of snow? Oh. Who's not fighting? You.
Just like old times. What? Just like old times. Just like old times. Sure thing.
I took something, I have no idea what it was. What kind? Stone dial, we have sigil of shield, sigil of helm. A freezing draft filters through the collapsed wall. It looks as if something broke through from the outside. Can we rest here? Yes, we can. These scrolls catalog quantities of ore and minerals taken from the mines. This is a map of the mines, but various tunnels and choke points have been marked off with an arrows and X's. It looks like a hastily battle plan.
Just like old.
This is interesting, because we've angered. The three of you can fight on this side, you know that.
I'm here.
Finally, they moved. It's the payday. Oh,
consider Moet Lexiana. Moet Lexiana. Moet Lexiana.
Fear no one! Anna! Fear no one!
This one repels my touch.
All is fine, all is fine. We just had great punch of ghost. For no apparent reason. No. A heavy bronze shield appears to have been ripped apart, its pieces scattered across the floor.
There you go.
Blasphemy!
Ooh. What's that? I can see
These
it's...
are Abidan's treasures!
Okay, I'll put it back. I cannot put it back. The sword wielded by this suit of armor is covered in fine detail war, far more intricate than that of itself. Yes, yeah, I assume this would be a choice.
Hope that helps.
A circular depression carved into the stone sits below the relief of a dwarven warrior. The armor-clad figure is charging ahead against an unseen enemy. Inspect the stone. 3 holes puncture the bottom of the circular depression. Their edges seem worn, as if something had been scraped against them. Above the depression, a dwarf appears ready to charge, holding a shield low and a sword high. Shield. You hold the symbol in place, gently matching its protrusion against the holes in the circular depression. No matter how much you try, they don't appear to fear. Yeah. The armor-clad figure stands guard against unseen shield. And the helm. So we still need to find a sword.
You profane Abidan's sacred ground!
I'm sorry.
Ah!
It was not purpose.
I'm here.
I just cannot help myself. What is this? Death ray. I'm not doing that much. I must admit, the truck was a lot better idea. Much more effective.
Let us in! They're coming!
Reach all the way along the west. As you approach the door, you notice a round depression within the surrounding frame. The molding around the depression is elaborately carved, with a row of foreign symbols lining the topmost edge of the circle. Place the stone disc. At first, the disc does not seem to fit, until it is oriented a specific way. You hear a quiet click of casings as it sinks into place. Nothing appears to happen right away, however. On the disc itself, an arrow-shaped protrusion points north. It was right in the west. Cold wind from south. Northwest, south. Oh, give me one. It's north, west, south, east. Oh, sorry. So it's north, and then it needs to be west, so counterclockwise. Click, counterclockwise, south, counterclockwise, push to this. The dial spins out of your hand and makes a complete revolution and rises to so that it's flush with the rings once more. It comes to rest with the arrow pointing north. Didn't I push it? I hoped it would be the key. So 2, 3, push. Push. To seek the north in the north. A cold wind from the south reached oil violin in the west and bore our parents east. Ben! Okay, doesn't matter. So south. But it feels like a step. Okay. You press the disc as 0 points south. You feel a satisfying thunk and notice that the dial has sunk a fraction of an inch into the depression. The door is still locked, but this feels like a step in the right direction. West. You feel another thunk and find that the dial has recesses further still into the stone rings. After another small thud, the dial sinks a hair lower into the stone molding. The change is almost too small to see, but it seems to indicate progress. You press the disc as the arrow points north. At first, nothing seems to happen, but after a few seconds have passed, the disc recedes deeper into the socket. You hear a clunk and a rattle of chains, and the door nearby swings open. The way is clear. I'm just wondering, where the hell are we supposed to find the last disc? The sword disc?
I'm here. We're in this together.
I'll organize the troops to guard the stairs. We can hold them off for a while.
Vazo's repairing the Guardians. Ilune's preparing for the... You can't be serious about this. Let's just wait those monsters out. Abidon wouldn't let us... Abidon rewards earnest work, not begging and cowering. We must hurry.
And were you rewarded?
We'll hold them off as long as we can.
Okay, I thought you meant me. Whew. This wall was a yard thick and solid stone, but something broke through it.
Arm yourselves, soldiers!
Ooh. Yeah, I would love to get in.
We'll give ourselves for the battery. The records are here. Keep searching.
Is this safe, Curate Loon?
No, it's necessary.
Our green histories lie open and abandoned. So many missing pages. It was in the time of Edrahil and Surfooted that we came to Kliam and Rilag, an ancient place of the Builders, as the locals called them. It was a marvelous sight, a door in the mountain framed by a pair of ghoulish aspects, through some exercise of trickery or cunning. Edrahil was able to gain access to for our scholars that we might observe and record what lay inside. We discovered a foundry of sorts, the like of which neither we nor our distant brethren had seen. Through careful observation, we surmised that the ancients had used this place to extract souls and transfer them to suits of armor. Delicate and challenging work, yet the scale they had achieved left us humbled and astounded. Perhaps most remarkable were their golems, living suits of armor powered by essence. We lost 2 of our fellows when the creatures caught us unawares, but once we'd subdued them, they proved quite fascinating. All too aware that our hosts would never again allow us, nor other curious travelers, to visit this place, we took meticulous notes and measurements of all we saw, forsaking bread and sleep until the work was done. We reported all to Edrahil, whereupon he praised our work and urged us quickly forward. For if such a place lay abandoned in the forest, who can say what other mysteries gods and kith have left in this strange and wild land? And of course, the ghosts attack us. The 2 of you are enough. If you don't mind, wait, thank you. Heal yourself.
Just like old times.
Shed no blood.
Just like old times.
Sure thing.
It's not trapped? Ooh. I'm amazed. Armor work.
We'll stand ready, Commandants.
I don't know why he keeps... He acts as if there's nothing for him to do.
Just like old times. Tell me.
Got it. Abidan, guide us. Strengthen us with your flame, Lord Abidan. Temper us for the crucible ahead.
Don't get me wrong, I came here for things, first and foremost. To help you is a bonus.
Get out of here! Just like old times.
Fear no one!
not sure how I feel about this.
I am sure. Don't worry. This globe is marked with the various polar segments around Evna. This gilded globe has been crafted to exquisite detail. Mountains of hammered gold rise over mirror-smooth seas, and the rivers that carve the continents are as thin and neat as if they had been carved with a razor. 3 perfect sapphires mark location in Rautawai, Oldvalia, and the Living Lands. The bronze band that circles the globe is inscribed with 3 repeating lines. Remember old Paragon, from the oldest before you, to the youngest who follow you. The rounded sapphires are just large enough for you to press them with your thumb. You test them and feel some kind of spring-loaded mechanism beneath them. With your keen eye for detail, you note that pressing the sapphire in Old Vela releases the pressure beneath the other 2. So Old Vela is first. Out away. Old Vela, Living Lands, things in the place beneath the ship, and right why. As the last sapphire snaps into place, the globe glows with veins of brilliant blue light. Then it rotates a quarter turn. As the lights die out, you hear clacking rings and grinding stone from the other side of the room. Oh! Okay, so this is the room. There's nothing over here, no, but here. So there's something happening in the stronghold. Construction completed. We are almost done with the construction. Yeah, actually, we have only the last thing left to build, which is amazing. By the way, here. Is it here? Yes. It's one-handed. She's using. Why are you using Morningstar? That thing. Still, the one she's using is better. Do you have any horizons? No. You need a belt. You need a ring. And some blocks. Another ring and orbit.
Fetch our best armors. They must stand up for the heat. Right away, Master Vaso.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, come on. Not done. A armor key.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we should rest. Oh, that's not it. Armor key. This is...
Stand your ground!
Yeah, they will attack us. I think so. Or not.
Quickly! There's not much time!
Balloon, we've never introduced this much essence into the White Forge.
Abidan gave us the tools, Vasil. We've got to make them work.
Books and pages scrolled with equations and measures of essence are scattered across the stable as if someone went through them in a hurry. Your skin prickles as you approach the vat. It teems with soul energy, with life spent and stored thrice over. Essence rolls like churning water, running over ancient pipes and gears. But there within the vat itself lies a heavy stone disc, rune engraved and pale as bone. Leave it alone for now.
It's no trouble. Hope that helps.
The margins of this text are scribbled with notes and references. The ink-stained pages appear to have seen much use in earlier times. The removal and transference of souls is a practice both ancient and sophisticated. There is evidence that the Engwithians were particularly adept at this, yet few details have survived them. Someone scrolled Annals of Perkunen, page 382-6 below this paragraph. What is known is that the removal of a soul is a difficult process, and one that requires an expert hand and precise tools for any chance of success. Early attempts on a test pool of 138 golds left most of the subjects with maimed or fractured souls. In all but 2 of the 11 instances where the soul was successfully removed, the essence dissipated before scholars could capture it. The words "transfer to holding vessel" are written and underlined in the margin. The process requires conductive materials, copper and adra, to ensure that the soul is drawn in a steady and uniform manner, with no distortions or breakages. A warped soul at best, useless, and at worst, unpredictable. An arrow points from this paragraph to a scratch note. Extraction pool in CR 18 feet wide by 3 feet deep. We have since mastered the process of soul transference and have seen the benefits of infusing forge work with the essence of animals and wilder. What remains to be seen is whether we might see greater gains from using the souls of Kith, where we would procure the appropriate subjects and how much personality and autonomy we would want to leave intact in such cases. A string of notes winds around and below this paragraph, beginning with criminals, prisoners of war, volunteers, and ending with Forge Guardians in block letters. Okay, but for now I'm gonna end this part here, so thank you very much, stay alive, and see you soon.